everyone. Today I will tell you a story about a woman whose kindness changed her life in ways she never expected. It wasn't the wealth that defined their relationship. It was the love they shared, a love that transcended the boundaries of status and material possessions. James and Lily's story became one of transformation, a journey that took them from the world of luxury to a life where love, kindness, and authenticity reigned supreme. Their bond was built not on riches, but on the simple yet powerful truth that true wealth lies in the heart. On a chilly evening in a quiet suburban neighborhood, Lily was doing what she did best, helping others. A volunteer at the local clinic, she was known for her kind heart and willingness to go the extra mile. Little did she know that tonight, her life was about to take a turn she could never have imagined. A man, badly injured in a car accident just outside her neighborhood, was rushed into the clinic, barely clinging to life. Without hesitation, Lily, with her rare blood type, was called to donate her blood, unaware that this seemingly small act would set in motion a series of events that would change her life forever. It was a busy night at the clinic, but Lily had grown accustomed to the routine. As a volunteer, she had seen her share of medical emergencies, but this one felt different. A man had been rushed in, barely conscious, blood dripping from his wounds. His injuries were severe, and his chances of survival depended on finding a match for his blood type. Lily, who had an unusual but rare blood type, was immediately called to the scene. Without a second thought, Lily agreed to donate. The procedure was quick, but the moment was intense. As she lay there, looking at the unconscious stranger on the hospital bed, a thought crossed her mind. Why did it feel like this man's fate was somehow tied to hers? Little did she know this simple act of kindness would change both their lives forever. Days passed, and the man whom Lily had saved began to recover. His name was James Ryder, but Lily didn't know that. She was too focused on her everyday life, working at a local coffee shop, volunteering at the clinic, and trying to make ends meet. She didn't think she would ever see him again. But James, grateful for the woman who had saved his life, wasn't one to forget such a gesture. He was a successful businessman, but his identity was shrouded in mystery. His family wealth was a closely guarded secret, and he preferred to keep a low profile, even though his name was known in the business world. One afternoon, as Lily was working her shift at the coffee shop, the door opened, and in walked a man she had never seen before. Tall, well-dressed, and exuding an aura of authority, he walked up to her counter. "Are you Lily?" he asked, his voice calm yet commanding. She nodded, puzzled. "I'm James Ryder," he said with a warm smile. "I'm the man you saved. I came to thank you properly." At first, Lily was stunned. She barely recognized him. He had changed so much since the accident. His face was no longer pale from blood loss, and his eyes held a warmth that instantly made her feel at ease. "I can't believe you're here," she said, trying to process the situation. "I just did what anyone would do." James smiled, but there was something different in his expression. "You saved my life, Lily. Not everyone would have done what you did. I owe you more than just a thank you." He then surprised her with a proposal that would change everything. "I've been thinking," James began. "I'm looking for someone to help manage a new charity project I'm starting. It's close to my heart, and I think you're the perfect person for it. You've shown kindness and selflessness. I want to offer you a job, a chance to make a real impact. What do you think?" Lily was floored. She had always dreamed of working in something meaningful, but this was beyond her wildest expectations. "A job?" she stammered. "I don't even know anything about running a charity." James smiled gently. "I'll teach you everything you need to know. You'll have my full support." Lily wasn't sure how to respond, but the offer was tempting. Her life had been a struggle, and here was an opportunity to change that, to help people, to make a real difference, and to work with someone who genuinely valued her. It was a dream come true. But little did she know, this job was just the beginning of a journey that would lead her into a world of wealth, luxury, and unexpected challenges. As Lily settled into her new role at James's charity, she was exposed to a side of life she had never seen before. She worked tirelessly, and her passion for helping others grew with each passing day. But the more she worked with James, the more she realized how vastly different their worlds were. James's life was filled with opulence, power, and influence. He lived in a mansion, dined at exclusive restaurants, and traveled the world for business meetings. Lily, on the other hand, had always lived modestly, making do with what she had. At first, she was overwhelmed by the disparity, but as they spent more time together, their bond deepened. Lily came to admire James not for his wealth, but for his humility and genuine care for others. He wasn't the arrogant billionaire she had imagined. He was a man who had used his resources to help those in need. As their professional relationship grew, so did the attraction between them. Despite her initial reservations, Lily found herself drawn to James in ways she hadn't expected, but she had her doubts. Could someone like her, with no experience in wealth or high society, really fit into his world? As time went on, Lily and James grew closer. They shared late-night talks, bonding over their shared love for helping others and their mutual respect. James admired Lily's dedication, her authenticity, and her unwavering kindness. Lily, in turn, began to see James not just as the man who had saved her, but as someone she could see a future with. Their relationship blossomed into something more than just professional. They began dating, but their romance wasn't without its challenges. The world of wealth and power that James inhabited was filled with expectations and pressures, many of which Lily wasn't prepared for. She found herself thrust into situations where she was expected to dress a certain way, attend extravagant events, and navigate a sea of social expectations. But James was always there to support her, reminding her that she was enough just as she was. Slowly, she began to feel more comfortable in his world, even though she still sometimes felt out of place. As their relationship deepened, so did the tension between their worlds. Lily began to question her own beliefs about money and love. Was she truly happy in this new life? Was she in love with James for who he was, or for the life he could offer her? She was torn between her love for him and the growing doubts in her heart. James, too, struggled with his feelings. He had always kept his wealth hidden, not wanting to be judged for it. He feared that Lily might only be with him because of his fortune, and this fear weighed heavily on him. One evening, during a heated conversation, James finally admitted his fears to Lily. "I can't help but wonder if you're with me because of who I am, not who I am inside," he said. "I've been burned before, and I don't want to go through that again." Lily, hurt by his words, responded honestly, "I didn't fall for you because of your money, James. I fell for you because of the person you are, the man who saved my life and who has dedicated his wealth to doing good in the world. But I don't want to live a life of luxury if it means losing myself in the process." In the end, Lily and James realized that their love was more important than any material possessions. James knew that Lily wasn't after his wealth. She wanted to build something meaningful together. After much soul-searching, James decided to let go of the trappings of his wealth and focus on what truly mattered, his love for Lily. He sold his mansion and donated a portion of his fortune to charity, choosing to live a simpler life with Lily. Together, they built a future based on mutual respect, love, and shared values, proving that true wealth was found in the strength of their bond, not in material things. In the end, it wasn't the wealth that defined their relationship. It was the love they shared, a love that transcended the boundaries of status and material possessions. James and Lily's story became one of transformation, a journey that took them from the world of luxury to a life where love, kindness, and authenticity reign supreme. Together, they faced the challenges of life, knowing that if they had each other, they were richer than anyone could ever be.